Hey, what's good, guys? It is your boy Meta from JusteMeta Gaming TV, and we are here today with another video. And in this video, I had the pleasure to, yesterday on stream, I had the pleasure to mess around with the Darwin Project, which is, I guess, a battle royale, supposedly early access, but it's been in development for about 3 years. Early access battle royale game, but I feel like it's a lot more unique than the other ones. Instead of dropping 100 people on a huge map, they drop 10 people on a small map, and it's more focused on survival and than it is on just killing players, which means you go around the map looting, hunting, scavenging, tracking. There's a lot of things you can do, and then you have something called the show director, which essentially can tilt the game in any player's favor as they see fit. And the show director is controlled by another player. To be honest, out of all the battle royale games I played so far, PUBG, Fortnite, and now Darwin Project, and I think I played Radical Heights, which was fucking trash. This Darwin Project feels the most original. It feels very original. It feels like what people say Fortnite did with the Battle Royale genre, which was introduce new mechanics. I feel like Darwin Project introduces quite a few really cool new mechanics into the genre. I really enjoy the hunting and the looting aspect. Instead of breaking down a tree and getting like 50 wood, you get 1 wood, and you need to manage that wood because you can die from freezing, but you also need the wood to make arrows. You can, there's a skill level there, and that skill cap is inventory management, is resource management, I can't tell you how many times I've, been kitted out in Darwin Project and then died because I didn't have enough arrows at the end in the end game, or damn near came close to freezing to death. The graphics of Darwin Project are really cool, very smooth. It runs pretty fine. It seems like they just added a duos mode. I would love for them to add a squads mode. All they would have to do is just spawn more loot onto the ground, maybe on a bigger map or something like that. Let me think. And other than that, I just think the Darwin Project is just a much better game overall than PUBG and Fortnite, simply because it combines what makes those two games good. I mean, you don't need to build anything, but it kind of, if you're a PUBG player, those long, like, I would say PUBG, an average PUBG game lasts like 30 minutes, and 15 to 20 minutes of that is just running and looting. Well, you can do that in a much shorter amount of time here in Darwin Project than you can in PUBG. You can loot all day, you can get chests, electronics, race to the electronics, all that stuff. Build up your abilities, level up your character, do all that stuff in a very short amount of time. I would say a Darwin Project game lasts maybe around 15-20 minutes. For you Fortnite fans, it has the whole like breaking down of materials. It has the whole like cartoony vibe. It's not as bright as Fortnite is, but I feel like it looks, the art style looks very similar to Fortnite. But once you start playing the game enough, you'll start to realize that it's actually not similar at all. It looks similar in the cinematic, but it's actually not. On first glance, it looks similar. After, it's just not. So it has its own kind of like more grimy, murdery kind of cartoony vibe to it. That's more like what it is. It seems like this is like a prison Hunger Games type thing. Another thing I really like is that you get something called fan gifts, where they give you weapons and better armor and things like that. I also like the crafting wheel. The crafting wheel, I think, is a really good idea. You can fit the crafting wheel however you want with things that you want on it. But basically the crafting wheel allows you to select your items select what it is that you want to have crafted, and you know, put it on your wheel so that you can craft things pretty quick. Like you can craft arrows, you can craft fur coats, boots. Like I have like hunter boots on mine, you know, that make me go like twice as fast the first craft, and then 5 times as fast the second craft, and then 10 times as fast the third craft, and so on and so forth. Fur coats, bear traps, player cages, fake treasure chests. You know, you can actually craft fake treasure chests that will kill whoever opens it, which I think is pretty fun. Long story short, I strongly feel like Darwin Project, very, very fun game. I would advise all of my subscribers to download it. It is free on Steam. And as usual, guys, the last video damn near got 20 likes. Let's try to get 20 likes on this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and check out the stream. Peace.